go. Or at least that is how a great man once said it. Good old Heath Ledger. He was amazing. Miss that dude. Miss that dude a lot. I think things could have gone so much more interesting. Anyhow, thank you for joining Ray's Hobbies. I am Ray. Freddy is right next to me. You guys will see him in a little bit. But we're going to fill up more of the binder and we'll take a peek through at some things, because I know there's some jank in there that I just happen to throw in. But I want to get that jank out, and we'll try to replace it with better things. So I am just going to take a sec, hit the restroom, make sure everything's good, and I will be right back, and then we can start out tonight's live stream before I attempt to stream some live games. My arms are a little bit beat up right now, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. But while I am here, hey Quinn. Alright, Quinn, for you. For you, sir. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hi to Quinn? Are you gonna say hello, Freda? Hey, you gonna say hi, buddy? Freddy, you should have said hello. He's just wondering what the heck's going on right now. But that's okay. That's okay. He'll be fine. I will be right back in like 10 seconds. You guys came on amazingly quick, and I do appreciate that, and I appreciate all your time spent supporting this channel. Freddy does as well. It really does help us out in ways you don't know. We're trying to hit our watch time allotment, and you know, we're doing well. We are doing well, but we're not quite there yet. So give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, cool deal. So I actually just wanted to go ahead and welcome everyone and say thank you for stopping by to check out the channel. I know we have a lot of cards in front of you right now, and don't worry, there's gonna be a lot more, because I found a whole stack of cards. And you know, some of these gotta go in the binder, and I know some of them have to go in the binder. Hey, how you doing, Aiden? Thank you very much for coming by. I know it isn't Shattered Pixel Dungeon, but I will be getting back to that tomorrow, or maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. It just depends on how much good stuff we find inside of this stack of cards. And I do have a lot of good cards. And, you know, I buy, sell, and trade. It's just what I do, and I'm not offering that here on my site. But, just letting you guys know, I mean, it's another facet of things that I tend to get done. And, so there's always a bunch going on. But I will be getting back to Shattered Pixel tomorrow night. For all of the wonderful, wonderful people who play Shattered Pixel Dungeon and know that I made it to level 22. It's the closest I've come. And if you want to give me a like for that, that would be awesome. But our goal is to beat it. At least once. At least one time. Dalton is an amazing dude. I know he's on a break right now, and I understand completely. Sometimes it's necessary to take a step away, just because there's a lot going on. for his own mental health, for our health, all that good stuff. But now we already know that for the most part these holes are filled, aside from like this Yu-Gi-Oh hole right here. And let me see if I can, let me see which way is working best right here. We'll go with this for right now. Anyhow, we're going to go through all this, and we're kind of going straight to the back. And the reason why we are going to go straight to the back is because it is time to find out what I came across. Oh, Blue Eyes? Yeah, that would be cool. Charia, if I found a Blue Eyes, that would be awesome. That would be. This is the new Gundam page right here. And I don't know, really what's actually worth it and what's not. And then we do also have, and I know I've got to go through a lot of Magic the Gathering to get there. But when I do, any Planeswalkers? Oh, I got a ton of Planeswalkers. If you want to name a specific Planeswalker and make my life easier, yeah, I mean, that'll help. But yeah, tons of Planeswalkers. Okay, that is the new Pokemon page I'm gonna set up. Okay, so this is one of our new, and I know you guys are looking at the One Piece cards behind it. But this is our new page as far as Magic the Gathering goes. And I am going to put this promo Complete the Circuit, in case you guys want to check it out. That is the Complete the Circuit. I'm going to put that in. Freddy is non-committal on that one. But then we do also have a Sacred Foundry. I found a stack of cards that I had apparently put by my jank. And a little Heir Apparent. I have a foil one elsewhere in here. But those are always handy, and technically you can't get enough of them. Marionette Apprentice, Modern Horizons 3. Not worth much, but still worth more than $1. So we will we'll take that. Valgavos Faithful, and this is a nice treatment in foil, so I'm just going to keep that in case I run another black deck. This is a Patrician Geist, and never, no. Hard no on that. That's not going in there. Because that is just not worth it. Same with this Grasp of Fate. Char, if you want to ask me about Planeswalkers, though, just let me know. This is Garruk's Uprising. This is from Wilds of Eldraine, I do believe. Yes, it is. And that is the other treatment. Curiosity. Also, nothing special there. Spreading Seas. Gonna have to look that one up. So I'm gonna leave it out for now. And then we do also have a Ragost Deaf Gastronaut. And that is an Edge of Eternities. And that way I can move on. And so yeah, I did buy some One Piece. I think this is likely the best one in terms of value. But I do like these Dawn cards. They were pretty cool. And then you've got the promo, Monkey, and Roanoa. So, not great, but not bad. So I found this stack of cards that had some Aether Drift. And so the foil stock up, which is oddly enough pretty nice. Pretty nice card. I have a couple others, but Shadowy Backstreet, we always love our land cards. For good reason. Lands are fantastic. And again, oops, I put stock up on the wrong page. I put it behind here. Thank you guys very much for joining. Please do leave a like. It really does help us out. Every little bit gets us closer. The hulking raptor, which I wish was worth something, but it is not. LCI is like that, though. Lost Caverns are just rough. Restless Ridgeline, something at least out of that. So I'll take it. I will take it. Neighborhood Guardian, gonna have to look this up. And it's just an uncommon. But I really do like the treatment on it. And it's kind of a cool card. So I wanted to show you that one. And then we do have an Urza's Cave. Now I know this is a few bucks, but nothing special. I'm surprised that Urza's Cave is only a few bucks though. The Windswept Heath, which I got out of a Modern Horizons 3 play booster, and can't go wrong with those. Oh yeah, Enoch. I mean, Enoch, I'll go through the whole thing for you if you'd like, but it'll take me a minute. What do we have here? Mutinous Massacre. I'll put it here up until I look at it later. I may take it out. Secluded Star Forge, Bioengineered Future. I'm putting this in here just because I like it. And it's like, it feels thick. Like it feels like thicker than it needs to be. But as a fan who read a lot of books, I will put Icing Death in here, and that will probably stay there permanently. Just because for me it's fun. That's You'll Be on the Quiet, and it's just a regular rare, probably not worth much, but doesn't matter. I just like that one. Alright, here is another Swarmyard, one of many that I now have, but this one is at least foil. So, not Galaxy. Not Galaxy. I do have Galaxies elsewhere in this box. Oop, let me turn a page. As I said, this is the travel binder. So, we don't always put everything the best, but still. Mutinous Massacre, a little sorcery from EOE. We'll slide that in for now. Along with the Entropic Battle Cruiser. Don't think that's really worth much. Neither is the Mutinous Massacre, but we'll just put it over there. That's fine. It's totally fine. Pinnacle Starcage used to be worth something. Don't know if it still is, but we'll load it up. And the Reclaimer. Although it is a pretty card, there are 3 other cards that look very, very similar. And I'll have to look those up to find out. No lie. Nemnon. The Right Hand. And I do like that. And I like that art treatment. So, and he is a jellyfish. I mean, come on, y'all. Jellyfish? How can you say no to a jellyfish? It's just funny. Moxite Refinery. So these are all rares and mythics, pretty much. Oops. Alright. Lightstall Inquisitor Foil. We'll put it in. I have one in elsewhere in here, and if I need to remove one, I can remove others. Moria Marauder, and that is one of my Lord of the Rings, which I don't automatically put in ever unless I know, because they have just some really janky cards, like for real janky. Alright. On nesting grounds, though, it's at least a couple dollars right there. So we will put the nesting grounds in, and I think the Shocklands will do what they normally do and bounce back after a little bit of time. This is a Mystery Booster 2 Future Sight Malakni Dragon. I think I had that in a dragon deck, if I am not mistaken. Here's Hogak, Arisen Necropolis. Now this would have been really cool in foil, because it would have been worth quite a bit. Let's see, we'll skip past that and that. Disruptive Stormbrood, nothing special. We can kick that to the side. A Shire Scarecrow, don't even know how that made it in here. Rosy Cotton, that's always good. Voracious Fell Beast. Waterlogged Teachings. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. It doesn't matter that it's not really worth that much. It's just that I do like that card. It was one of the first non-Dungeons and Dragons fantasy books that I read. And so it holds a certain place in my heart. Spellgyre is one of the few uncommons that, if I remember correctly, has some value. Not a lot. Not a lot. What else do we have going on in this little random stack of cards? Because there was a fair amount, not gonna lie. Come and get it. Whisker Quill. No, not gonna cut it. So, aside from me, doing all that, we have the one above all, and that is Freddy, actually. And so he is watching very intently what I am doing, just to see if he can, if he can mess up like the Mana Crypt or the Orcish Bowmasters or the Brass. I mean, he's just that way. Cats are built different. There we go. So, Freddy, do you want to say hello to anybody? Anyone you want to give a shout out? That looks like a firm no at the moment, Fredo. I think that's where we're at. Firm no on the shutout. Whoop. No. What happened? No! No. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, that would have freaked me the heck out. Anyhow, there we go. So that's the border fill for the binder fill for the evening. Freddy's about to stand up on his perch, and yes, I am shorter than the perch. It is true. But I am going to at least start a run on Shattered Pixel Dungeon tonight, and we'll get more into MTG cards tomorrow. Tomorrow I have an Edge of Eternity's Collector Booster box on the way, and I will be opening that live. You can see how Freddy feels about it. Yep, Freddy's like, nope, screw it. But Freddy wants to eat everybody. What's up, duffel bag boy? My man, how you doing tonight? I hope everything's going well. So, I had just run through the binder a little bit. That wasn't meow. That was. Are you tired, kitty? Are you tired, kitty? Maybe. Alright, if you roll off of here, though, we're all gonna laugh, Fredo. Like, for reals. Because you'll land on your feet, and it's only gonna be your pride that's hurt. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, look at that. Little chin scratches. That is all the white on Freddy's body. Underneath his chin, a little bit on his chest, and that is all. So, tomorrow we are going to open up the Edge of Eternity's collector booster box, and we're going to do it live. And Duffel Bag Boy may be joining me for that. We haven't done an opening together in a while. So, we may get that cracking, and that'll be pretty fun. So, we'll see how that goes. For those of you wondering about the mead, it's right there. It's chilling. It's doing fine. And that's getting ready for next July. So, that's about it for now, I do believe. Well, Duffel, if you can make it over, that'd be good, because I really would appreciate the help, you know? You're going to be my cameraman. As we crack open 12 Edge of Eternity's collector boosters, and hopefully we can get something cool again, like the Ancient Tomb. I wouldn't mind a second Ancient Tomb, but a Galaxy foil would be even better. Another Sothera Singularity foil, that would be nice to grab. Glittering Caves, that would... Gemstone Caverns, like whatever you want to say. There's a lot of good stuff, and so we are... Yeah, bro, hopefully. If not, sorry, it may have to get opened. Until then, this is the happiest looking cat in the world, right? Look at that big giant Freddy smile. He just wants to go to bed. That's alright, Freddy. That's because you ate all the smoked salmon earlier. So, I am probably going to jump on Shattered Pixel Dungeon for a little bit. I'm only going to do a few levels. One of my arms is royally messed up, and I am hoping to get through that. I do want to thank everybody again for stopping by and joining me here at Ray's Hobbies. This, of course, is Freddy. And I'm Ray. And you don't need to worry about what the hell I look like. I'm just, I'm a short, bald man. Yes, that's what we're going to say for now. And then, hopefully grind through to level 10 at least. Get that squared away. Freddy is always awesome. He is. He really is. He's just a little pain in the butt sometimes. But he likes it when I'm out in the front room, aside from looking at the blinds that he totally destroyed and I'm not going to replace, because the exact same thing will happen. So, you know, it's fair that Freddy only digested like 30% of those blinds. Good boy. Good boy, Fredo. So, his favorite food right now, salmon. Like, he is a huge salmon fan. Smoked salmon, to be specific. The canned stuff, he's just kind of like looking at me like weird. But, smoked salmon. He loves his smoked salmon, not gonna lie. Like, lox and bagel kind of stuff. He loves it. But, hey, if that works for him... No. He actually isn't chubby. Him sitting down doesn't do him any favors, but it's because of his legs sticking out. But no, he's not really chonkers. And if you can, Carl, just go check out any one of the live streams where you get to see him. He will eat lasagna, Quinn. Yes, I know you know that. You probably saw the video where he did it. But, that was a failure on my part. I did not guard the lasagna correctly. But no, Carl, just go check out some of those videos. You can see Freddy's not actually chubby. He's just big. There's a whole lot of orange cat right there. And he conceals it well when he wants to curl up, but I think all cats have that kind of as a little trick. So, anyhow, if anyone who's watching would like to hit that like button, I really do appreciate it. Freddy appreciates it, even though it doesn't really look like it right now. He's just sleepy, and I'm just gonna go get ready and set up the other live stream and get that game going. And just thank you very much for that, Carl. I do appreciate it. But you can look under the channel, my friend, if you're already subscribed, and there's over 980 videos, and we're closing in on video 1000, and upload number 1000. So I'm debating on what I should do for everyone, because when Freddy got his 1000th subscriber, he had a special meal. So I don't know what I will do yet. But for video number 1000, which is a weird thing to think, upload number 1000, a weird thing to think about regardless. We want to do something a little bit special. And I haven't quite decided, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen before October. And again, I do have the giveaway going on for 2,000 subscribers. And we're getting closer. We're into the 1600s now, so every little step, everybody has a chance. No paywall, nothing like that. But as long as you're here, you're subscribed, you leave comments, we'll see what happens when we get to number 2,000. Because I think I'm gonna have 10 prizes ready. So I want to thank everybody for joining again. Please hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. Check out the other things on the channel. There's more than Cards and Freddy and cooking and gardens and all the other stuff I do. I'm a little spread. However, take care of each other. Look out for each other and be good to each other. Everything else will work itself out in time. And I hope you have a good night. If I see you on the live stream later while I am doing Shattered Pixel Dungeon, I will gladly say hello and cheer me on, because I have to get back to the very last stage. And we're going to do our best to get there. Alright, Freddy, do you want to give anyone a kiss? Sleepy Cat says no. No? Alright, good. Ooh, look at that look. He's like, Ray, shut up. That's alright. I'm Dad. I'm allowed. Mwah. Okay, y'all have a good one. And hopefully I see you soon. If not, y'all have a good night. Be safe out there.